Hi, I'm Sharon Calvert, and this is On Tampa Bay.
And I'm Lew Green.
And here we are at the end of the seasons of America's Crossroads. And we're going to look back and maybe back at what happened last year. It was a big year in many ways. And look forward. We are actually looking forward to 2015, I think.
I can't wait till the middle of January.
Well, actually, maybe then all the shopping season will be over for a while.
Well, that's for sure, yeah.
But last year, I think I'll have to say that the November election was a big, bad response to big government.
Well, big government kind of took it in the shins there.
And in the shins is probably polite.
Now, the trick is, will they, who got our trust to follow through, will they follow through? What do you think?
We hope so. I mean, we really do. Otherwise, we have another election in 2016, and we'll try to get some more conservatives elected. But, I mean, between now and 2016, even having both houses of Congress, there will be some limits to what Congress can or can't do. But I think the one thing is just to stop Obama's agenda from moving forward for the next 2 years.
You can't divide and divide and divide. We're all Americans here.
Well, that's
one
true.
pot, one big stirring pot.
That's true. And
Get rid of the hyphen.
That's right. We are Americans. All of us came from somewhere else,
yeah.
Unless I guess you're an American Indian. So, and that's the way that we need to look at ourselves, and don't divide us, because I think that has caused more polarization over the last few years, and it's very unfortunate. President Obama had a great opportunity to be a good role model for many people.
Well, I think when these certain comments are made and certain things happen that are divisive, the media loves to stir the pot, and now the media is kind of driving the engine here. And we never elected the media,
Well, that's true. And what's happened with the media is they're not reporting anymore. They're trying to create a narrative.
Yeah.
They're trying to create their narrative, and obviously it's a biased one.
And I've seen so many people that have actually been to events and then watch the news, and that's not what the event was.
Let's take this down even to the local level,
Of course.
I've been at the same media that our local media has been at, and the next day, I thought, were they at the same place I was, or were they asleep?
Right. Well,
or did somebody just hand them a talking point, and they decided that, that's all they're going to write about? Because many times they actually miss the important, but they pick out one thing that they focus on, and sometimes it actually is really not the most important thing that may have been even discussed.
because of all the bloggers and everybody out there today, that once the first headline hits, you find so many news outlets that are willing to run with it before they do any research.
Well, maybe we should be talking about Rolling Stone magazine.
Well, I mean, Exhibit A this week.
Right. Well, that's true. And it's unfortunate because our form of government needs the media to tell the truth. And that's what Americans deserve. And unfortunately, we're either getting a half-truth, part of the truth, or perhaps none of the truth and outright lies. And it's not right. And it's probably a combination of a number of things. One, wanting to create a narrative that is theirs. Two, being lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, today it's easy to get information. I mean, you can kind of pull that onion back when you're presented with something. But the thing is, just get the facts.
Yeah.
Get the facts. I mean, Americans deserve the truth.
Well, speaking of facts, that's the thing that sunk Greenlight Pinellas.
Once the facts
some people had the facts.
Once the facts got out there, people said no, N-O. And look what's happened with Obamacare, with Gruber out there actually telling the truth and trying to backpedal himself in front of Congress. But, the genie's out of the bottle. Yeah. We all knew that. In fact, a lot of what he had said, we the people were saying in 2009 and 2010 that this is not right, that all this is being done, it's disingenuous. It's not, we're not being told the truth, and it all being behind closed doors. And so now, we actually have somebody that apparently was helping to architect it. Tell us.
Well, even on this little show, we never erased the video. We keep it. We keep it for historical purposes.
And we're fine with that, right?
Yeah, we're fine with it. But somebody out there always has the video today. You can't go anywhere. You can't walk down the street by yourself without being filmed.
Yes, and anybody that's in any, speaking on any important topic or issue or in the public eye at all has to realize that somebody's got their phone with them and may record you.
Oh yeah, it's almost like an old the old Western movies where the guy would walk, the gunslinger would walk into the bar, and all of a sudden everybody would boom have their gun out. Today, everybody, boom, has their cell phone out.
That's a good analogy. That's funny. You can actually watch it at events. So they all come up.
Oh yeah,
They start filming or taking pictures.
And the thing, and then they hit one button and it goes to the news station.
Right,
Yeah.
or they're tweeting it
Yeah.
or putting it on their Facebook. Yeah. It's a totally different world today. But the good thing is that you can get information and peel that onion back yourself and not take for granted that what's getting printed in the media or what's been showing to you on, the network news is the truth. Well, that was the reason On Tampa Bay, we started On Tampa Bay at the local level, because we just didn't feel that the local media, first of all, was delving into issues as deep as they should be and getting the real facts out there. Too much of it seems to be more of an agenda.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? But anyway, we're looking forward to 2015, looking forward to 2016, and I wish you a Merry Christmas.
And I wish you and Mary a Merry Christmas and a Happy
and Mark
New Year.
And all of you people out there.
And we'll hope to see you soon. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.